Hi guys, my name is Roger, and ever since I was a teenager, I've always wanted to build my own car. I started this channel to see if an average person, like me, can design and build their own mid-engine car. If you like what you see here in my videos, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you know someone who you think might be interested in my videos, please share the videos with them. I'll be adding a new video every week, and with that out of the way, let's get started with this week's video. Okay, quick little video here. I have all of the major pieces of the front end cut out. There's still a few small gussets and braces that I don't have cut yet. They'll go in. I'll cut them to fit in place. This is laying kind of like it goes together. This will be the firewall in a normal car, but the firewall on this one's in the rear, but it's the wall in between your feet and the front baggage area, I guess it will be. But lower tube, upper tube, some tubes to separate them the correct distance, a little gusset here for strength in the middle, and I only have 3 of these vertical tubes cut. I'm missing one. I had to order a couple more pieces of tubing, but that will be the front suspension, lower suspension pieces, these 2, and then I've got one of the upper ones here just sitting roughly in the position they go. Got the firewall clamped to the table and all squared up, ready to start welding. That'll be the next thing we do. So I guess let's get busy welding. Okay, so I just got the what will be a firewall in a normal front engine car, but since this is a mid-engine car, it's not actually the firewall. It's all welded up. It's ready to start attaching the lower front suspension frame tubes. Got it sitting here kind of how it's going to weld together. I've still got to square everything up and clamp it down and tack weld it into place, but you can kind of see what it'll look like. And once this assembly is welded on, there'll be top tubes for the upper suspension to attach to that are basically the same length but a little bit wider. And some more tubes over here. This is the upper tubes and the angles that attach to these four ends and come back and attach to our cabin area over here in the floor. But that's where we're at. So I'll get started clamping this down and getting it ready to weld. Okay, I have these components clamped down square and everything looks good to me. Got the firewall braced with some large 45s or 90s, whichever way you look at it. But anyway, they are braced so the firewall is completely vertical. I've got all the front lower tubing in place, clamped to the table. Everything is square. Have blocks clamped in place where the clamps won't reach to keep everything true. Can't move. Made all the measurements. Everything seems perfectly in alignment and square, so we are ready to start tack welding and final welding these components together. So let's get to it. So here we have the front lower section of the frame welded together. Wanted to show you what it looks like. Of course, there's two upper tubes that attach somewhere in here that stick out for the upper suspension. I've got to make some kind of templates, wood templates like I did on the back end to hold those in position while I weld them on. But this is it. Small firewall, two lower tubes, tube in the front here, and I will cap these openings off. That'll probably be the next thing I do. A cross tube here, the lower suspension attaches here and here, and I've got a tube in the center for strength just to keep those from bending or getting damaged if in a case of a light crash, hopefully. That's what it looks like. Had a request from a friend of mine to see my welds up close. I am new to TIG welding and welding aluminum, so it was a big learning curve for me. Wanted to show some of my welds. Obviously they are not great, but they are coming along. They're looking okay. Not the best, but one of the things I want to do moving forward is show some links to some other YouTube channels where I've learned some skills as we move along. And I learned my welding from one particular channel that I will link to at the end of this video, and maybe it'll help someone out to follow his videos. It was very helpful to me learning how to TIG weld and weld aluminum, and exceptionally great welder. When you'll see, if you watch his videos, he's amazing. He does some amazing artwork with his welding, but really helped me out learning how to TIG weld and weld aluminum. So if it's something you'd like to learn, check out his video, the link at the end of this video. This is the first video of the kind, but as I am building this car and go along and learn new skills, I want to give thanks to some of the YouTube channels that helped me along the way. And this is the first of those, and it goes out to Dusty at Pacific Arc TIG Welding. He helped me tremendously. I watched many of his videos and they were very helpful, helping me learn how to TIG weld and weld aluminum. He covers a lot of different details on weld settings, temperatures, moving speed, things that were very important and critical. And Dusty, just a big shout out. Don't know if you'll ever see this, but you helped me out tremendously. Thank you. And for anyone that would like to see Dusty's channel and learn these skills, there will be a link up here in the corner. You can click on this. Will be a link to his latest video. Please look around his channel and watch several videos. They're very helpful.